Hey y'all, and welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap Live. This is a special session for our Document Your December, and today is Sunday, November 13th, 2022, so a couple of weeks out from December. So if you are planning to document your memories, this is a good time to start setting up your cover and some foundation pages if there's something that you do regularly that then you can just plop pictures into later, because you want to enjoy the scrapping, but you want to enjoy the memories too. So I am going to be scrapping with the entire collection of Unwrap the Magic, which is by the Lily Pad designers, and you'll find it over on the left-hand side up at the very top. You can click in the store and it'll show you all the products, and I'm sure that Courtney will be giving specific links if there's a specific product that I use that y'all want to, look at. What I pulled in here was just showing is because I'm going to go back to last year, and the first thing I wanted to talk about was that some of our celebrations start in November because that's when we start decorating most of the time. But then there are just some other kind of holiday attire that is Christmassy. So like this picture of Piper when she had her new little red sweater for the holiday season. So she looked super cute, but this was taken on November 4th of 2021. So don't feel like you can go outside of December 1st to 31st. You don't have to, it's your book. So whatever your holiday memories, where they begin and end, then you can go from there. And then the other page that I scrapped from last year was baking at my mom's. So sugar cookies and coconut oatmeal. This is the sugar cookie kind of set up, and Olivia's doing all her little cutting and rolling out. She's got it down to fine art. So I'm gonna pop back over to my photos for 2021 and just see what strikes my fancy. And yeah, we won't scrap that one, right?
Wait, I'm not. What's wrong with that one?
This is so funny. It's one of the games Daniel plays. I guess they have a crowbar in it, and so one of his friends bought him that as a haha joke. But we did have somebody, like, I think I talked about this before, somebody rang our doorbell late at night, and Jay was fixing to open the door, and then he turned to Daniel and he was like, "Get your crowbar," and Daniel's like, "Roger that." And he comes back with a crowbar. But this is from when he got it as a gift. His friend dropped it off. So let's see, this is shopping and football, which I've done those before, scrapped Christmas and football. I think this was the day I don't know if that's the day we did decorations. Yes, it is, at my mom's.
Such pretty.
This is going to be fun because, but I'll want to pull in some of my little Mexicano kits because it's a Christmas themed tree at a local Mexican restaurant, and they had all their decorations.
Why there's a taco ornament.
Right, and then a taco star at the very top. I thought that was so funny. Yeah, so that was great. That was a great little memory. And let's see, a box.
Renee got her cover done so far.
Oh, good. Yep, okay. This was when we ordered Daniel's computer last year and it came in all crazy. That's why we took pictures of that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
don't think she's very happy. This is us putting our tree up.
That's what we were working on. My mom's visiting, so we were putting up the tree.
Yes. Let's see
I
here.
completely lost track of time. Ooh, Renee even used your template, Cheryl.
Ooh. Okay, I should do something fun this year. I'm gonna do a Snapchat picture, I think. That's funny. Yes, this one.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, let's just see if we can brighten it up a little bit, maybe. No, don't like that. Okay. Well, it turned it all
Hate it when it's not
blue,
quite
you
what you want
know?
it to be.
Yeah. And I'm not going to be vain and cover up all these little red spots. Even though they bug the panoonie out of me from radiation.
But they're part of where you were at that point.
Well, they're still there. I think they're a lifelong gift.
Well, they're part of your life.
As I saw my cousin recently, she's like, "Did your cat scratch you?" And I was like,
Oh,
"No, she didn't. She didn't scratch me. That's just me." Okay, so here's my photo.
It's really cute, Renee. I like how you used all those papers together. It's shiny. She shared where her page was, so I was checking it out while you were editing your photo.
Oh, it is cute. Oh, I clicked the link. Very cute.
Oh, Karen has come too. We have Kath here, who won our slow bingo, by the way.
Ooh.
She's a night owl and stayed up past when I went to bed and won our bingo. And
that is awesome.
We had like 5 or 6 people waiting for one word, and it was the very last word. Y'all picked Garland.
Okay.
And Hannah's here, and Jan's here, and Leanne, and Lori, and Meemaw Cheryl.
Meemaw. Meemaw.
I'm not allowed to put up a tree until after Santa Claus on December 5th. That's what Hannah says.
Well, we are not going to be putting up a big tree this year.
You're not?
No. Yeah. We have decided Olivia wants it. I don't know why it's not letting me delete these. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so she's got a she's living out in her own space now. Out. And so she wants the big tree, and we had talked about not doing a big tree again. And so I talked to Daniel, and he doesn't care whether we do a tree or not, which that's cool. He said, if you want to do a tabletop one, if you want to do no tree, and I put decorations all around the house anyway, so I think it's just going to be best for this year to just take some of the stress away.
Hey, know your limits. Know your limits, embrace them.
And sometimes it's so hard to know, when to call it, because I don't want to, it's not like I'm being a Scrooge. I'm ready for Christmas, but I also think about if I did not have my husband, I wouldn't be putting up a tree because I wouldn't be able to handle it. So by myself. Okay, I am going to start with, because she just makes fabulous papers. This is
Oh,
Allison
Allison.
Pennington's, and these are one of her patterns and backgrounds. So there's like 3 of them that I was looking at, I think. Yeah, here's the other 2. So more crinkled.
And Lori
Wonderful.
said she put 2 trees up this year 2 weeks ago. Renee says she did. Oh, she wants you to know there's nothing wrong with it. They did a tabletop one for years before her mom died because it was much easier, especially with her illness.
Yeah.
See, my mom came to visit me and she loves Christmas, so she's helping me put up the tree today.
Yay. Okay. I'm going to just follow this kind of crossing of the creases and let my photo land about there. And then we'll just put a little photo edge on it.
It makes me laugh.
And then I'm gonna.
Is that the one you love the creases on, Hannah? Renee says she doesn't do a big tree anymore by herself either. She just does a small one.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring in one of my templates from my December Details 5. And yeah.
Hannah's got to go grab headphones because, you know, they're deciding to unload the dishwasher now at her house.
Oh, isn't that nice when people do that? Like, I am busy. I do not need to be disrupted by you doing a chore.
Exactly. Why
How dare they? Okay.
It's nice that he does it, but timing is everything.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay. So let's make me a little bit smaller. And all I did was drag the clusters, and I left the photos and the journaling. But I could definitely have a big space for journaling here if I want.
Totally
But
do.
this will just kind of give me a guide, for where I want to put pieces and parts. I think I do want to add in some pattern papers. And since I have on blue, I thought I should pick get something blue going on in here.
I like the color scheme for the document in December too this year.
Yes. Okay.
It's a nice kind of bright, but not so. I like the blues that are included in it, not just all red and greens, but
Yeah.
the pops of yellow and the blues.
And I like
it's too much pink.
I like the pink, man. I'm telling you. I know it's not for everyone, but at least we have other colors in there that can, we have the
Yeah.
reds. It's not like it's just pink, green, and blue or something. I really do like this palette this year. It did turn
It
out
reminds
quite
me a
well.
little bit like the pink and teal remind me of some of those older decorations and stuff that I grew up with
Right.
that were more pink than red. So retro. Retro is a good word for it.
Retro. Okay, let's see. So that paper was from Joyce Paul. La la la.
Has anybody else done any of the other challenges that are out there? I don't know if you did the challenge for the cover one, Renee, or if you just scrapped it to do it. Hannah says she only found out today in the forum that she's Dutch. Is that Joyce? Yes, Joyce. I was just making sure Cheryl hadn't said somebody else's name that I missed.
No.
That
Okay, so I'm just gonna bring in some paper pieces.
I like that snowflake paper.
That's from Kristin. Do want a little more of it over to the left. I'm gonna push those to the back.
So I do have to say that one of my favorite things that I found in the kits was Bella Gypsy has the cheeky Christmas. On one of their
Yes.
pieces of word art says forced family fun.
That's great.
Yeah, that describes a lot around my house. Mom goes, yes, we are doing this, whether you want to or not.
Yes, that is what is happening. Oh, isn't this fun? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to make that be maybe my background. Yep.
Renee, that's the fun part of it all, mixing and matching, is you can pick out what works for you, kits or paper packs or something else, and go with it.
Yeah. So do any of y'all do Snapchat like at the holidays? Like I don't use it normally. So I just wondered. I just usually when family gets together, we play with it.
Renee says she doesn't have it. I had it at one point, but I've deleted it and never put it back on. Hannah does it with her niece and nephew, or to do funny photos for her boyfriend's son. Boyfriend or best friend? So she keeps forgetting it's there. That would be my problem. Best friend. Okay. I thought so. I was like, wait, nope, there's an extra F there. Don't want to be adding more drama to your family that I don't know about.
Right. We're like, whoops.
That would be quite entertaining. Hey, apparently we have extra family members now because they said so.
That's what's happening. So this was the 12th. So Becca has some cute number countdown.
Yeah. Well, and they're all different too.
Yeah.
So they have like some of them are written out, some of them are the number itself, the numerals.
And she's got some cute little tabs. That's so cute. I'll delete that one.
Does anybody do a December project?
I think one year, maybe it was last year, I ended up one of the live sessions that we did, I talked about organizing, you know, and basically for this particular collection, I just put it in ACDC and make a category, DYD, and then make sure it's all keyworded or categorized as actually a category. And then I can just click one button and see everything, which makes it very nice. But
Yes.
there were, I meant to grab that from YouTube from last year. I need to put that playlist up on my front part of my YouTube channel because I know a lot of people are looking for how to do things.
Yeah. I do that with BYOCs as well because I like to be able to pull up everything I have from that BYOC to mix and match. Let's see. Hannah and Renee both say that you're so good at mixing up patterns. For her, OCD gets in the way.
I know.
Hannah says she's never done a DYD. She does use the albums for vacation photos, though. Those are awesome. Yeah, those album sets are great for other holidays, too. They do not have to be December-centric. Renee says it's year 6 for her for doing DYD. That is awesome.
Very nice.
I'm a DYD flunky, so I think I've tried it twice, and I failed it both years. I may have tried it 3 times, but I always fail it, so I don't even put it on my list to do anymore. I always struggle because I have a hard time picking like just a couple pictures. And I think I just have a hard time saying it's okay if day one has one photo and day two has 50, because in my head it doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
But if we go and do something like we go and see zoo lights or we go and do this or that, I feel like I have to use more photos than just one or five. So I'm a flunky for that reason.
Do, 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 do,
Her
do.
inspired me to take photos of the leaves across the street changing this October because she did an October daily. And it's the first
Hmm.
year she's done that where she documented the fall color changes.
Hmm.
So I was taking a picture almost every day out my window of what the trees look like as they changed and as they fell and everything.
Oh,
But she inspired me to do that. And it's really fun because now I can see like at the very beginning and now they're bare. So it works really well. I thought that was a really cool idea.
it is very cool. If I had that, I would do it. It the
Yeah, you have
changes
to have
are
more
so
seasons
different.
than like one and a half.
Yeah. Right.
I guess you have
Oh,
three. You have hurricane season, you
right.
have summer, and you have the in between.
Yep. This is true. Thank goodness we did not have any storms this year
Nicole didn't
in
hit
our
you, right?
area.
It was farther south.
Yeah, it was. Do, do, do. Now let's put that on that. Yeah. Just gonna have some little things peeking out here and there.
Is everybody ready for the holiday season to start? What do you do for Santa Claus, Hannah? I'm ready this year. I haven't been ready every year, but this year I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm ready.
yeah.
I'm ready to enjoy the lights and the season and the music and everything. Renee says her cousin had wind and rain this week from the most recent storm. They just got rid of all the stuff from Ian, though. That's good. Get rid of one and then the next one comes in this time, huh? Santa Claus is one day when he arrives from Spain, which was the weekend, and then kids get to put their shoes in the chimney and they sing for presents. Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, that sounds kind of cool. Renee says her cousins were decorating for Thanksgiving during Nicole. I love it. I don't have many Thanksgiving decorations. It's not that I'm skipping Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving's an October holiday for me, so the November one is just an excuse for turkey. And Hannah says at the countdown to December 5th, then everyone gets presents, and when kids are older and don't believe anymore, we make surprise gifts with rhymes and such. And pepper noten and chocolate letters. Okay, wait, are these letters made of chocolate or like your initials or something in chocolate? I'm all for chocolate, so I need more about details about this. I might have to start this
Yes,
tradition at my house.
like I've got to start this. This has
You
got to
said the
happen.
magic word there. I went on a chocolate walk yesterday, so I'm all about the chocolate. Pepper noten sounds like pepper nuts. Okay, but it's spicy like gingerbread. Huh. Letters made from chocolate.
Mm.
What's on these letters? Like that just sounds yummy. Doesn't it, Cheryl?
Yes, anything chocolate sounds yummy to me right now. I'm all into whatever is sweet. That's what I've been craving.
All about the chocolate.
Yep, all about the chocolate.
Does anybody else have a unique December tradition they do, or just something that's fun that, you know, maybe you think other people do and you'll find out they don't? Sometimes they're decorated, but mostly just chocolate. Dark, white chocolate, milk chocolate. Renee says she's eating a ding dong as she's watching today.
Oh, send it over. Send it
Speaking
over.
of chocolate. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so normally I listen to Christmas music when I am designing templates, but Taylor Swift's new album dropped and I have been listening to it pretty incessantly.
Ah.
And so that was the backdrop to my fun little design time. It was good. I was like, where did that go?
I
Like,
totally
why
need
is, but
one of these chocolate letters, I think. So a ding dong is like a chocolate cupcake with a cream filling, like a white cream filling inside, and then chocolate over top with like a squiggly line of white chocolate.
mm,
So it's a chocolate covered cupcake with a white filling, like a white cream filling. A 2-inch high letter with 3 inches wide. I think I need chocolate letters this year. I might have to do something for December 5th around here.
right. We're adding a tradition.
We might have to add something here.
Yes.
It says you had me at cupcake and chocolate. Do you guys have a favorite treat that you make or that you buy around Christmas time? Okay. I don't know that, I mean, we make cookies and I like to make, we have this cookie, it's a Spritz cookie, but it's like a shortbread cookie.
Yeah.
That's really yummy dipped in chocolate, a butter cookie. So I like to make those every year for Christmas. And we usually make sugar cookies to decorate. Then I usually make caramels because I love homemade caramel. If I'm feeling up to it, we might do chocolate covered pretzels or caramel chocolate covered pretzels. That's what we did.
And fudge.
I don't make fudge. I buy fudge.
But
I know
Mom.
it's easy and delicious and all that stuff. I've made it before, but I just usually buy it anymore because if I make it, it's too much. Like I can't eat a whole pan.
Right.
And so invariably, I end up throwing some of it out. Inevitably, that's probably a better word. So insert word here, I end up throwing some of it out, unfortunately. So, although I know more people this year to give away treats to. I always want to be one of those people who has like this fabulous tray of treats that she gives out to all the neighbors and stuff. And every year, about the 23rd, I go, yeah, that's not going to happen this year again.
Like, no.
Nope, not this year again. Maybe next year. Nobody else is volunteering Christmas treats, though.
Let's do that.
You guys get together and do a great big Christmas party thing, or cookie thing, right?
Me?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't your family get together and do that?
No, we did it with some of our small groups at church a couple of times, but my mom, we usually just give it away to, so we're not really swapping, we're just kind of sharing.
Yeah, but it's still a fun thing you get together to do.
Yeah, so yeah, that'll be like on the 18th. So Mom usually makes us something to eat. We had breakfast. So she made biscuits and fresh fruit, fruit salad. Words, they're coming. And this is Nassau grits. It's got bacon and onion and bell pepper, and it's very delicious. And then we get to cooking. So a lot of times she'll go ahead and have the batter made up for some of it, like the coconut oatmeal. So that's what that is she's putting out. So they come out very flat like this, and they're my favorite cookie because they're a perfect balance of salty and sweet. They're just and they don't feel like heavy. So yeah, so these are the cookies. And oh yeah, here's our, can't remember if I took all the pictures. Oh, here's the fudge. You can tell the pan is well loved.
Oh, I love a well-worn pan.
Yeah, but you can see how much fudge she makes. It's ridiculous. So
that would be way too much in my house.
Yeah. Oh, here they are. Yeah, there are the trees. And I don't know if I didn't take pictures of the piggies. I guess I didn't. Well, that just stinks. Yeah, you can see them up there. They have their little pearl necklaces on. You know, don't throw your pearls before the swine.
I like it.
We always snort and laugh about that. You can see them right there uniced. Their little piggy tails. So
those are cute.
Yeah. Look at these two. I don't even know what's happening right there. Look at that dog's face. Oh gosh.
And she's telling on him.
Yeah, I get
exactly. Piper's telling on Hollybell.
Yeah. Yeah, so my mom had actually been making time and going out into her studio and painting. And so that's her painting there that she finished this year and got it because she had to go back in and do some other stuff to the roots and the trees. So, but that was when it was in progress.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. I take a lot of pictures on the 24th because we go usually to my mom's, then to my dad's, and then on Christmas Day, it's at our house in the morning, and then in the evening at Jay's mom's. So, and I felt very fancy last year because Olivia, this is me and my sister, but I'll try to get there's a better, more in focus, but she had gotten this totally outrageous necklace, and I was like, oh, I'm wearing that. I'm wearing that on Christmas.
Love it.
So I was all fancy. And then, you know, our family couldn't come in, so we talked to them, and Daddy's got his cigar. One of his gifts was tickets to Ron White. Do you know who that is? And so Anna had gotten the glasses and the whiskey because, you know, he's always drinking and he has a cigar with him. So she had all that with the tickets that we gave him. And then we made my stepmom cry because she got her, I think it's sheep. Can't remember if she brought it in and we got to take a picture of it or not. And look at this. I mean, hello.
Grown up.
Right? Just so sophisticated. And she spent the night the other night.
Olivia?
Yes.
Fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how's your
So
page coming? You've gotten yourself distracted.
I know. I know. I'm like, squirrel,
Girl.
squirrel. Thank you for redirecting traffic.
So
Courtney's like, how's your page? We're nearing the end here and you haven't even finished your page.
these chocolate letters, it
Uh-huh.
says you get one for each letter of your first name. I've never been so glad to have a long first name.
Right?
Is that when people stop going by nicknames and start going by full names?
Yeah. You got to use
That's
the
fun.
whole name.
Well, and it's funny because I've seen them. Hannah says she mostly gets one or two at most. I've seen chocolate letters in our store, but I didn't realize that there was a reason for it besides just, oh, look, a fun chocolate letter for your name. I didn't know it was a tradition. That's really cool. That's a cute paper. The stripes.
That
Peppermint
is,
candy stick. That's one of
Yeah.
Kim's papers.
yeah, from Merriment. I'm going to go ahead and merge that down. Come back down to my elements.
Hannah says she gets at most one or two, but it probably started out that way. I like it. I'm sure there's a lot of parents who are like, no, you get one, maybe two letters. Maybe I'll give you your initials and we'll call it good. Because that would be a lot of letters if you have a long name. So are they usually homemade or are they usually store-bought? Oh, that striped paper does look like fruit stripe gum.
Oh, yes. With the zebra.
Uh-huh. Hannah says her middle name would be better since it's a W. So more chocolate. I love it.
Are y'all as
Store-bought,
crazy as me, just going here, yon, and everywhere, adding your elements in, or are you very methodical? Like, do you start at the top or the bottom, or do you just jump all around?
Me?
You or anybody?
I like to duplicate elements on different parts of the paper, or at least colors, so it depends on what I'm playing with.
Gotcha.
So sometimes I might be more methodical, and other times I'll be like, oh, I put some pink here. Oh, I need a little pink down here. Or I put red here. I need a little red down here. It just depends. But I don't put as many elements on as you, so
Yeah, I know.
sometimes I have to plan to make sure that it all fits together.
I have issues.
Renee says she works from the bottom up. Photos first, then papers, then elements. That's probably true. Although sometimes my journaling comes after photos if I have a longer story, because I want to make sure that I have enough space to put it on there. Hannah says she uses the triangle theory. Mostly starts with the background and then the photo and then the elements. Mine can depend. Like sometimes it's a triangle, but sometimes it's just two, sometimes it's four. Depends on my mood. Lori says she's super random on the element placement, or she'll start with her favorites first in the quick. I probably do a lot of that. That is probably how I do it, Lori. Pull out the favorites first and then start adding some more color where I feel like it needs it. Hannah says, yeah, she sometimes does that too. Faves first. Renee says things get moved around. Oh yeah, things always get moved around in my papers. That's why I don't need glue. Hannah says journaling last. She hates it. If it's a shorter story, it might be last. Can I tell you, Cheryl, I am so excited. I had I had my handwriting put into a font, and I thought I'd lost it. And so I'd redone it, but I didn't like it as much as I liked the first one, because I think I tried the first one, and I found it. I forgot that it's not called my name. It's called something different.
You're like, it's not called my name. Why didn't they call it your name? They should have. That's just.
So I did it like a CT for somebody, and so she named she couldn't get anybody else to do it. And I was like, I'll do mine. My handwriting's not the prettiest. So she names the font You Are the Best, which is a
Aw,
really cool name. So I'm totally cool with it. It's okay that it's not my name, but I just totally forgot I did
you're
it.
like, I just forgot. I
It is
just
cool, Hannah.
forgot.
And if you do it, if you get a good one who does it well, then they definitely get a good feel for your handwriting. I mean, obviously it's not perfect because when I'm handwriting myself, every E is not going to be identical, every F is not going to be identical, but
Right.
it definitely feels more me on the page. So, yeah. But I was excited when I found it. I was like, oh, yay! I did exist. I found it. So, are we going to do bingo for Thanksgiving? No, but we're going to play a different game for Thanksgiving. Renee says her font doesn't even look like her handwriting anymore. You know, I had a program that used to just kind of scan it. It was never good, like the designers that do it for you, but it would just kind of give you an idea of it. And I did it for my son when he was young, and it's kind of fun to have. But yeah, it definitely doesn't look like his handwriting anymore. We got to keep bingo down and keep it special, Kath. Can't do it all the time.
Oh, now Kath, she's hooked. She's
I
like,
know.
I won. It's happening again.
It can be addictive. I'm sad I missed the ending. Sometimes it's so fun because we'll have like 15 people there that are all reading on just a couple words, and they're like, okay, I've got 3. Refresh, refresh, refresh.
And then, winner.
And then you get a winner all of a sudden. Oh, Hannah, you should come play bingo. I know a lot of things seem like, oh, maybe the time won't work so well, but this one, was it 3 a.m. when you got bingo, Kath? 2 a.m.? It was crazy early in the morning for me because I'd gone to bed. So it was, it definitely can be considered Euro friendly and such because it's not always. Sometimes it's first thing in a Saturday morning when people are doing it. Like I want to say one time it was at like 9:30 in the morning Eastern time, and we were all going off and winning. And then sometimes it's like midnight Eastern time. Let's see. Kath called it at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Whatever that translates to where you are.
Right. Like, I don't know.
It was 3 a.m.
Get a little green one over here.
I like the sparkly green foliage you got there.
Yes, that is from Allison.
I like Allison. I like some of her kits where she's kind of like, yeah, not into this holiday. I was looking at an old one and I was like, yeah, I like when she's kind of like not into the holiday necessarily in that sense, if that makes it sense.
Yes,
like,
I know what you're
yay,
saying.
another Christmas. And so I'm like, yeah, there's some days I feel like that.
Yes, for sure.
Cranky Christmas. That was last year's that she did. And it has a card that says like, make a joyful noise. And she crossed off joyful, you know, meh, tidings,
I love
most
her.
beautiful night. I'm like, yep, I get your sense of humor. I'm down with that.
She's down with it.
That. I like her one this year. In fact, I'm decorating my tree so I can use it. It's all spruced up.
All spruced up.
The sarcasm is awesome. It really is. Like, I appreciate her sarcasm because I speak fluent sarcasm around here quite often too. So.
So, let's see, I gotta find me a little taggy. I'm gonna put it down here.
Hannah says she speaks sarcasm fluently as well. Cass has some new stuff. I'm not sure what you mean by the file name then AP. Oh, is it because Allison's stuff she usually labels as a pen. And then she usually is amazing and puts, if it's a specific thing, like she'll put BYOC or DYD in there. So then you can see, oh, look, hey, that's DYD. So then when you search BYOC, some of it will come up, and that's awesome. Do you guys ever feel like scrapping holidays sarcastically, or just me?
I think I may have a couple of ones that are, you know, I think I'm just going to take him out, and but I'm going to put a black one up here. There we go. Yeah, because sometimes it just, especially when the kids were little, you know, it was hard to drag them here, yon, and everywhere. And you're just like, ugh. Okay, I just want to rest. I'm exhausted. And then you go back to work and it would be no fun.
Rest for the weary.
No rest for the weary, for sure. Okay, just making sure I got all my template pieces off of here.
Oh, those two flowers.
Where are they?
Okay, underneath
that
the
one's there.
Star. You covered them. You just didn't.
Yeah. There we
yeah.
go.
A pen in the blog hop cath would be Allison. Hannah says she has way too few Christmas photos each year. It's not as big in the US, I think. We have one day more of Christmas, but other traditions. Bye, Renee. Enjoy your other session.
Yes. All right. I am calling this one done.
Oh, it's not as big as in the US. I misread that.
Okay, so this is Let the Fun Begin.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's, I mean, I end up with a lot on Christmas Day, and then I'll end up with a couple others, just little traditions that we do. But like this year, we're going to an outdoor winter display, so I'll end up with photos for that, a light display. We usually do a drive around where we drive around the neighborhoods with hot cocoa and look at all the lights that we see on houses. So that'll be another day that we'll do. But yeah, not a ton from that perspective.
Okay. All right. We have a little something, don't we?
Oh, we do.
Ooh, okay. Let me stop the recording. I hope y'all have fun recording, making your memories and recording them.
Bye-bye.